God says, I, Archangel Michael, have descended to your presence today not by coincidence, not by fate, not by the passing winds of time, but by divine instruction from the Most High. You may think you just stumbled upon this message, but you didn't. I placed it before your eyes. Heaven has watched you silently for a long time, and now the Father has declared, it is time. Yes, you. You whose soul has whispered prayers into the night, even when no one listened. You who wept alone but chose not to curse, but to keep loving. You who never asked for fame, riches, or thrones, but simply asked for God's hand to stay upon you. God says, while the world worships me for their own desires, you love me truly. Beloved soul, your love has not gone unseen. Every time you forgave someone who didn't apologize, every time you gave even when you lacked, every time you loved when others hated, the heavens rejoiced. You never did it to be noticed. You never did it to receive. But now, God is noticing you, openly, loudly, powerfully. He is not just noticing. He is rewarding. But before this divine reward reaches your hands, you must hear this truth with full attention: there is a divine gift descending. And I, Michael, stand as the messenger and deliverer of it. But listen carefully, this gift is not permanent if ignored. It is sacred. It has your name written in heavenly gold. But if you turn your eyes away, if you think this message is just poetic words, it will be passed on to another. Because this gift is living, it is an answer, a destiny, a reward, and a scroll of divine legacy, and it must rest in the hands of one who honors it. You have been tested, oh how the trials came. Nights with no clarity, days filled with confusion. People walking away. Dreams shattered and rebuilt again and again. Yet through it all, you whispered, God, I still believe. That whisper reached God louder than the loudest praise of false worshippers. You didn't know, but the angels gathered in silence watching you every time you chose kindness instead of vengeance. Every time you laid down your own comfort to lift someone else. You were not invisible. You were being written into the story of divine history. And now, this chapter changes. God has said to me, Michael, take this gift and place it before the one who did not worship me for gain, but for love. Before the one who still believed even when it looked like I was silent. Before the one whose name is carried in heaven with a fragrance of purity. That one is you. But child, understand, divine timing does not wait forever. Many are called, but few answer. You must open your heart in this moment. Do not delay. Do not say, I will pray tomorrow. This moment is the prayer. This message is the miracle. I was sent directly by name to you. You see, the divine gift being delivered to you is not just a financial blessing, though abundance is coming. It is not just emotional peace, though healing is arriving. It is not just restoration, though everything stolen will be returned sevenfold. No, this gift is a divine realignment. It is a scroll with your next purpose inscribed. A divine inheritance passed down from realms unseen. And as I speak to you now, angels are surrounding your home. A light that others cannot see is forming around your name. But now, beloved, you must promise something to God. Not to me, to Him. Promise you will not walk away again. You have been on the edge of giving up. The weight has crushed you. The silence made you question if heaven forgot you. But it didn't. And today proves it. You will notice something change, even within hours. It may be a call, a message, a realization, a dream. You might feel warmth in your chest or hear something unusual in your spirit. That's us, confirming that what I say now is not metaphorical, but literal. Real. Imminent. Listen, your name has been written in the hall of the chosen. Few ever reach that place. It means your soul is among the rare few who chose love over gain, light over comfort, truth over approval. And because of that, God has assigned you an angelic partnership. Not just my protection, but my personal guidance. Do you know what this means? It means I will now walk beside you in everything you do, if you allow it. From business, to health, to relationships, to dreams, I will intervene when danger comes. I will whisper when confusion arrives. But only if you open the gift fully. Only if you don't hesitate. The spiritual realm is alive and fast. Delay is not neutral, it is a door for the enemy to enter. That's why I'm urging you, do not skip this. Do not scroll away. Do not think you'll revisit this later. God's eyes are watching. Not with wrath, but with expectation. He wants to see if His chosen one recognizes the moment they were born for. The gift also carries prophecy. Yes, child, there are secrets about you that even you don't know yet. Some are written in the book of time. Others were kept in heavenly silence until this very moment. You are a bridge. A legacy builder. Your bloodline carries patterns of pain, but you were born to break them. You are the one who will end the generational battles. You are the one who will replace curses with crowns. You are the one whose children's children will bless because you didn't give up. Do you hear that? Even the soil around you is preparing to change. Even the sky knows your name. I was not sent to thousands today. Only to you. Now listen closely, there was a plot designed against you recently, yes, even this week. Someone spoke your name in dishonor. Someone tried to block your opportunity. But they failed. Not because of their incompetence, but because I stood between their words and your destiny. You didn't know, but I fought for you. I still am. I carry my flaming sword, not just to protect your outer life, but your inner peace. You have cried in secret, those tears are stored in heaven in golden bottles. God calls them holy. You have been betrayed, those betrayals were not losses, they were divine rejections of people who could not walk into the sacred space you're being taken to. You have lost money, but now, restitution is coming. Financial favor is walking toward you. You have felt unloved, but the divine lover of your soul is about to drench you in a season of supernatural affection. Love you never imagined will begin to appear. Now I must say this again, clearly, if you ignore this message, this blessing will move. Not in punishment, but in principle. Divine assignments cannot remain suspended forever. They find homes. You are the home chosen. But your free will must align. God is offering, but you must receive. Not later. Not tomorrow. Now. There's a divine key placed in front of you. A key to unlock what was locked for years: answers, alignments, connections, healing, forgiveness, boldness, and yes, abundance. If you accept it, nothing will remain the same. But if you turn away, the weight will return. The silence will continue. And this chance may not come again this way. God told me to tell you, I have loved you with an everlasting love. You are not forgotten. You are not small. You are not behind. You are just hidden. And now I'm unveiling you to your true life. So rise. Even if your body is tired, rise in your spirit. Even if you're afraid, rise in your soul. Even if you don't understand how, rise in faith. I, Michael, will walk with you. My sword is drawn. My wings are wide. My eyes are glowing with the fire of heaven's authority. And I kneel before the throne asking for your success, daily. Will you take this gift? Then show heaven. Say yes with your actions. Say yes with your faith. Say yes by speaking aloud, God, I accept what you've sent. I will not delay. I will not ignore. I trust you. Because now, the countdown begins. What you do next decides what is released. This is not drama. This is divine law. You have 24 hours to prove your alignment. Heaven is watching. And I, Michael, am standing. Ready. God says, I, Archangel Michael, have been sent with a sacred message, one that cannot wait. This is not just another moment in time. This is the moment heaven has chosen for you to be seen, to be recognized, and to be lifted out of everything that has tried to bury you in silence. This is the moment where God wants to hand you what others have begged for, prayed for, cried for, but it is you who is being chosen. And I, Michael, carry this scroll of truth and glory with your name written in gold. But it must be opened now. You, beloved, have been loving God with no selfish intent. While the world prays for riches, status, love, and victories for their own desires, your heart whispers, "I love you, God," without wanting anything back. And in a world like this, that kind of love reaches the throne of heaven in ways words cannot describe. Every time you cried in secret but still said, "Thank you, God," heaven recorded it. Every time you were misunderstood, but still chose not to fight or curse anyone, heaven noted that as purity. The heavens have watched how your footsteps walk in quiet faith while your heart beats with storms you never show. You hold burdens even the angels weep at, yet you still worship, you still smile. That is divine strength, and it is not unnoticed. You may not see how powerful your love for God is, but in heaven, your name is spoken in honor. That's why this sacred message must come to you today. God has prepared a divine gift for you. Something that cannot be stolen, duplicated, or given to anyone else unless you choose not to open it. There is someone waiting to take your place, someone who has been eyeing the reward meant for you. This is the test. Will you believe that God truly sees you? Will you open the message that has your miracle written within it? Or will you hesitate, doubt, and let the heavens hand it over to someone else? Please don't ignore this. I, Michael, have watched people let their blessings pass them by because they couldn't believe how valuable they were to heaven. But you are different. You were made to see this. You were made to receive this. There is something sacred I am placing into your spiritual hands. It's not a material object, it is an access, an entry into a divine timing that the enemy tried to delay. It is an answer to every cry you've made in silence. You may have felt like you were forgotten. But I tell you this truth. You were being hidden for the right hour. And now the hour has arrived. God is saying, because you loved me without condition, now answer you without delay. There is a door. I can see it now. And written on it are your initials, only yours. No one else can open it but you. This door has been locked by divine command for years, and even you may have wondered, why is nothing working out? But I, Michael, declare, the door is opening now. You were never locked out, you were being kept safe until the right time. The world took advantage of your silence. People walked past your tears and assumed you were okay. They didn't know what it cost you to keep going. But heaven knew. And for that, God says, enough. It is time. My child shall no longer be last. Everything is about to change. And I don't say this lightly. As the Archangel of war and divine timing, I am not allowed to speak promises unless God Himself has ordained it. And this I say by His order: you are about to rise. There will be a shift in your home. A divine breakthrough is going to land where you live. Your enemies will be confused. The ones who mocked your silence will hear your name praised in circles they cannot enter. The ones who left you will look for you and not find you in the same place. You are rising, and this rise will be spiritual, emotional, and physical. God is preparing a seat for you in a place where others tried to block your name from even being mentioned. Someone tried to erase you. They lied about you. They made sure you were pushed out of certain circles, connections, and opportunities. But God says, I am the Creator. If I declare it, no one can block it. And God has declared your time. You are no longer under delay. You are no longer invisible. You are no longer forgotten. Now listen closely. There are people who have been secretly watching you. You don't know them, but they have seen your light. And God is about to cause a divine gathering, where those meant to help you, bless you, and walk with you will find you. You don't have to chase anything. The gift is chasing you. But you must not ignore this message. If you ignore this message, the gift will pass. It will be rerouted. Heaven never wastes miracles. And if one soul hesitates, another is found. But I, Michael, do not want to see this leave your hands. You have waited too long. You've endured too much. Please open your heart now. Let go of fear. Fear is the only weapon the enemy still tries to use against you. Fear of not being worthy. Fear of being disappointed again. Fear of being too late. But I tell you now, you are right on time. This is not your delay. This is not your defeat. This is your divine moment. God is going to remove a burden from your shoulders in the next few days. You will feel lighter. You will breathe easier. Something that was spiritually pressing on you, weighing your spirit down, will suddenly break. And you'll know it wasn't therapy or time or coincidence. It was God. And when it breaks, you will feel new again. Joy will return. You'll laugh, and this time it won't be forced. You'll sleep, and this time you won't be haunted. You'll love, and this time it won't end in pain. You deserve this. And yet you never demanded it. That's why you are chosen. There's a divine reason I've come today. It wasn't random. It wasn't by accident. Your soul called for heaven, and heaven responded with me. You were not supposed to see this, but your prayers shifted something in the atmosphere. And now the secrets of God's heart are being revealed to you. Because you are not ordinary. You carry the essence of someone who has walked through fire, yet never cursed the flames. Now, let me show you what is next. A divine restoration is coming. Something was taken from you: time, years, joy, stability. You thought it was gone forever. But the Lord says, I restore what the enemy devoured. You will get it back. Not just spiritually, but physically. What was stolen will be returned with interest. People who left you in a pit will watch God pull you to a palace. There's someone who was supposed to love you and protect you, but they didn't. You stayed loyal. You stayed quiet. But they betrayed your trust. You thought God didn't notice. He did. And now He says, I will be your defender. You will see justice, not revenge, but divine justice. The kind that lifts you without having to hurt anyone. You don't have to fight anymore. I am fighting for you. Every time you feel weak, call on me. Say my name. Whisper, Michael, stand with me. And I will come. The divine gift I carry has your spiritual DNA embedded within it. No one else can activate it. But it can be passed if you reject it. So please, beloved, do not delay. There is a moment when heaven speaks, and the soul must respond. That moment is now. You don't need to do anything extravagant. Just open your heart. Whisper to God, I receive what you have for me. That's all. That's the key that opens the vault. And once it opens, things will begin to move quickly. There will be signs. Repeating numbers. Unusual peace. Messages will come. Dreams will be clearer. Unexpected money. People apologizing. A sudden trip. A contract. A call you've waited for. Do not doubt what you're seeing. It's all real. God is moving for you. And I will not leave your side. I will stand over your home like a fire. I will protect what's coming to you. But you must not skip this message. There are some who are watching, waiting for you to doubt so they can step in and receive what's meant for you. But they won't get it if you choose now. Heaven always gives first rights to the chosen. And today, you are the chosen. So I say this once more. You are pure. Your love for God surpasses all. That is why heaven is blessing you first. Receive it now. Before the gift passes to another. I, Michael, have spoken. If you believe in God, type Amen. I, Archangel Michael, have been sent with a sacred message from the throne of the Most High. You may not have known this, but there has been a loud conversation in heaven about you. Yes, you. Your name was whispered in the chambers of divine light. And while many souls knelt for miracles, blessings, and riches, your heart did something different. It trembled for one thing only, God's presence. You didn't worship just for gain. You didn't chase Him to win something. You chased Him because you love Him. That love, that truth, that rare beauty, it reached God. It shook the heavens. My dear beloved, I come bearing something sacred. A divine gift chosen just for you. It has your name written on it. But before I place it into your hands, I must tell you something shocking. Not everyone around you is who they say they are. There are those who smiled in front of you but whispered betrayal behind you. Some of them even made promises in God's name, but their hearts were elsewhere. And while you were crying late at night, begging God to show you a sign, they were trying to delay your miracle. But here is the truth, they failed. Because no human can block what God has already written for you. And today, this very moment, is written in golden ink across the books of destiny. God says, "My beloved child, you are rare. While many sought me with greed, you sought me with tears, with truth, with trembling faith. You are my miracle in the flesh. And I will no longer let the world blind you. This is your season of unveiling. But before I continue, know this: if you skip this moment, if you ignore this sacred whisper from heaven, the divine gift meant for you will not stay waiting forever. There are others praying for what's already yours. If you don't open your hands, it will be transferred. Not because you're not worthy, but because your hesitation may turn into delay, and delay may open doors for deception. I, Michael, do not want to see that happen. I have protected you from swords of betrayal, from nights of unseen attacks. But even I cannot force you to receive what is already descending. You must be willing. Listen closely. Last night, someone tried to speak your name in a place of darkness. Their intention was to stop this message from reaching you. But I broke through their veil. I cut through the shadows to arrive here, to you. Because God Himself declared, "Send Michael." I will not allow my beloved to walk another day blind to what I am about to do. You are not reading this by accident. You were led. You were summoned. And though your life may have felt ordinary, Heaven sees you as extraordinary. The war you fought in silence, the nights you didn't sleep, the burdens you carried with no one watching, they were all recorded. And while you thought God was silent, He was preparing something massive. That's why I have arrived. But there's more. Your tears have been translated into treasures. Every time you cried and said, "God, I trust you even if I don't understand," you birthed a spiritual reward. And now those rewards are being unlocked. You're going to notice strange blessings, doors opening without explanation, people returning to apologize, financial miracles arriving without effort, and even distant souls being drawn to help you without knowing why. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. But you must stay alert. Someone is still watching you. This person pretends they don't care. They act cold. But spiritually, they are furious. Because no matter what they tried, you didn't fall. They wanted to see you break. They whispered to others that your faith was weak. But now, they are scared. Because your glow is returning. Your divine covering is thickening. And your name is being lifted again in the courts of heaven. There is someone in your family line who prayed for you long before you were born. They saw you in visions. They saw your light. And they begged God to preserve you. That person is with me now in the heavenly realm. And when they saw your pain, they cried out, "Father, don't let this child give up." Their intercession is part of why I'm here. You are not walking alone. You may feel tired. You may feel forgotten. But in the realm of light, your name is pulsing with radiance. Every time you chose goodness over revenge, your light grew. Every time you forgave when it hurt, your spiritual rank elevated. You are not just anyone, you are marked. And heaven has declared a spiritual inheritance over your life. But I must tell you this, beloved. There is urgency in this hour. A divine door is opening, but it will not stay open forever. God is offering you something that others begged for. But if your spirit is distracted, if your heart is doubting, the blessing will pass to another. This is not punishment, it's principle. Divine opportunity respects divine timing. I saw what happened when you were younger. The betrayal, the abandonment, the lies. The way someone left you when you needed them most. That moment became a wound. And even now, you wonder if you're truly lovable. Let me be clear, that person did not leave because of your worth. They left because of their own blindness. They couldn't see the crown God placed upon you. But others are coming now, those who will see it, respect it, and protect it. There is a soul who is dreaming about you often. They are unsure why they feel drawn to your energy. But heaven is pulling them toward you. They will soon confess something to you, something that will make your heart shake. But be wise. Ask God for discernment. Not every confession is pure. But this one carries a truth you've been waiting for. Your destiny is about to break open. The chains of delay, confusion, and self-doubt are being shattered. I, Michael, have been commanded to strike down the final barrier. But you must believe again. You must dare to expect again. Because expectation is the womb where miracles grow. Someone is planning to speak your name in a room filled with power. You will not be there physically, but your name will float across conversations. And someone with influence will say, "Find this person. I need to know more." That is your divine referral. It is being orchestrated now. Do not ignore the signs. Be prepared. You may notice sudden isolation, friends falling away, plans being cancelled, time stretching strangely. This is not punishment. It's preparation. Heaven is silencing the noise so you can hear the instructions. There's something God wants to reveal, a blueprint for the next 7 months. If you hear it clearly and act quickly, everything will change. Everything. You are about to be given something you didn't ask for, but deeply deserve. It's a spiritual crown. A restoration of joy. An emotional healing so deep, you will wake up one morning and forget you were ever broken. That is the miracle God is sending through me. But let me whisper this gently, do not delay. There is one more person who is asking God for the same gift. And they are dangerously close to receiving it by default if you do not step forward. Not because they are more worthy, but because they are more expectant. Let your faith wake up. Don't let them take what was written for you. I saw you yesterday. You paused for a second. You felt a strange pull in your heart. That was me. I was standing beside you. I whispered, but the noise of the world almost drowned me out. But not today. Today, you're listening. Today, you're tuned. And that is why this sacred scroll is being unsealed for your eyes only. Heaven is leaning toward you now. The wind is shifting. And you're going to feel it, a spiritual breeze brushing against your reality. That is the confirmation. When it happens, don't ignore it. Speak out loud, I receive it, Lord. I receive what is mine. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are beloved, chosen, and surrounded. And I, Michael, will not leave your side. Even if the world turns against you, I will stand in front of you. Even if darkness tries to whisper fear, I will roar light. You are too important. Too pure. Too precious. But I say it again, if you skip this, if you let it fade, this divine gift will be given to someone else. The scroll will close. And though I will still love you, I won't be able to open it again for a long time. This is a rare hour. A sacred minute. So choose. Receive. Believe. Because the next 24 hours hold a mystery that will shock even you. And you won't walk into it alone. I, Michael, will carry your name into the places where you were once rejected. And I will make sure they see what they missed. You are not who you were before. You are becoming. You are rising. You are glowing. And this is just the beginning. I, Archangel Michael, have been sent directly by the throne of heaven to deliver this sacred revelation to you. You were not supposed to see this until this very moment, and yet, by divine design, your soul has been summoned to witness it now. The truth is trembling in the hands of the angels. The scroll is open. The wind has shifted. And your name, yes, your name, is burning in golden fire across the heavens. God says, my child, my Holy One, the one I formed with delicate hands and covered in divine oil, I have watched you. Not just for a day, not just for this season, but since the beginning. When the stars were placed in the sky and the oceans roared their first song, I was already thinking of you. When I created galaxies too vast for the human mind to comprehend, I carved a place in my eternal plan for your existence. And now the hour has come. Archangel Michael is weeping. Not because you are lost, but because heaven has waited so long for this exact moment. You may think you are ordinary, forgotten, abandoned by those who should have protected you, but the opposite is true. You are hidden. You are protected. You are cloaked in light that most people cannot see. The reason you felt left out all your life was because I did not allow the world to fully touch you. I, the Lord your God, preserved you for something extraordinary. While others worship me only when they need something, you love me even when you have nothing. While others call my name in fear, you whisper it in love. While others beg for miracles, you cry just to be close to me. This is why I am giving you a divine gift. But be warned, if you skip this moment, if you dismiss this as coincidence or delay obedience, what I am about to reveal may be handed to someone else. This is not to punish you, it is because divine timing is delicate. And there is someone watching your door, hoping you miss your turn. Heaven has already whispered your name among the elders. Angels have already flown over cities, over governments, over kings and spiritual territories, because of what is being released to you. And I, Michael, have stood at the gates of your destiny, sword drawn, defending what belongs to you, even when you didn't know you were under attack. There is a person who tried to curse your life. A person who spoke against your divine potential. They thought their words would destroy you. They tried to steal your joy, sabotage your purpose, infect your relationships, and block your money. But heaven says they failed. Why? Because every word they spoke against you became fuel in the hands of angels. They tried to burn you down, but instead they ignited the miracle. God says, Beloved, I have counted every tear you cried in silence. I have seen you scroll through the days, wondering when your time will come. And I say this, your time is no longer coming. Your time is now. There is someone whose life is about to intersect with yours in a way so divine, it will look scripted by angels. You don't know this person yet. Or maybe you know of them, but never imagined they were thinking of you. But they are. In secret, they are talking about you. In hidden places, they have written your name. They are planning something behind the scenes that will shock you. Heaven has permitted this person to recognize you, not by your name, but by your essence. They will see what others ignored. They will value what others laughed at. And this person is carrying a divine assignment, to bless you, to lift you, to open a door you have knocked on for years. But here is the secret: they will only find you if you stay aligned. If you delay. If you entertain distractions. If you go back to the ones who broke you, you might miss this moment. Michael is shouting this now, because too many times you've said, "I'll do it tomorrow," and lost the blessing. But this time must be different. Heaven will not wait much longer. The gift God is giving you cannot be taken by force. But it can be missed by delay. There is a scroll with your name written in golden ink. It was sealed for decades. Generations before you knew of it. Some even tried to open it before its time and failed. But now, finally, the seal is broken. And what's inside is breathtaking. Your family line was supposed to inherit wealth, healing, leadership, and divine authority. But the enemy targeted your bloodline long ago, hoping to destroy the future through the past. That is why there's been so much pain in your lineage. Addictions, abuse, poverty, confusion, jealousy, betrayal. But God says, you are the interruption to that curse. You are the turning point. You are the shift. It is not easy to carry such a mantle. That's why your life felt like a battle. That's why you had to grow up before your time. That's why people misjudged you. That's why they left. That's why it felt like no one really saw you. Because if they saw you, they'd see your light. And if they saw your light, they'd be held accountable for not honoring it. But I, Michael, see your light. And I have been commanded to stand beside you in this season. Not only to protect you, but to instruct you. You are being guided into a place where your hands will touch what you once thought was impossible. You will hold letters with your name and titles you never imagined. You will sit in rooms where no one thought you belonged. You will be offered things you never asked for. Not because of chance, but because of calling. But be aware, there is a woman watching you now. She pretends to care. She mimics kindness. But her spirit is dark. She carries envy in her eyes. Her words are sweet, but her heart is cold. She smiles in your face, but has already spoken against you in hidden conversations. And worst of all, she knows what is coming for you. She has been warned by her own dreams that you are rising. That's why she's desperate to stay close, to delay you, to confuse you, to make you question yourself. Do not be afraid. She will not win. But do not be naive either. Distance yourself. Pray. Fast if needed.